Greetings and welcome to the Wealth for Real YouTube channel. I'm your host, Christopher Anastasio, recording this on Thursday, September 21st, 2023. And I wanted to walk you guys through very quickly a decision I made this week on purchasing gold and how that kind of worked out for me, some of the mechanics behind that decision and how I executed that trade, and where it's sort of left off at took a kind of interesting turn. Let me show you guys real quick. Open up another website here. So basically, guys, just to set the stage for you, let me come back over to Mike Maloney's website. I've talked a lot about Mike Maloney, posted a lot about him, his Hidden Secrets of Money, 10 video docuseries on the true meaning of money. Absolutely outstanding. If you could only watch 10 videos about money and things like the Fed and gold and stuff like that, you definitely should come here and do it. Couldn't say more about Mike and his video series and the free content that he puts out there. Mike also sells gold, silver, precious metal products here on goldsilver.com. I knew about that. I had that in the back of my head. And over the last couple of weeks, and especially the last several days, really starting to get the feeling that it was time for me to buy physical gold. Didn't have any gold in the portfolio, not even an ETF or ETN or anything like that. So it was really getting to the point where I thought, okay, it's time for me to buy some gold. I want to put, about 10K or so into that. And so a couple days ago, not a couple days ago, I think it was yesterday, went ahead and pulled the trigger on that. Came to goldsilver.com, up here to buy precious metals, gold bars. And as you can see here, 1 ounce gold bars, you can just add a couple to the cart and purchase this way. So on September 20th, I went ahead and I did that, and I purchased it through a credit card, which marks up the price. There's a transaction cost that comes with using a credit card. Went ahead and placed my transaction, thought all was well. And then today got an email saying, hey, we contacted your credit card company. They flagged this transaction. They're not associating your name or phone number or address with the person with the card. Some confusing message that was meaningless to me because it is my credit card. It has my name on it. It has my phone number. It has my email. It has my home address. So I have absolutely no idea what they're talking about, and was about to try to find out when I started to think, wait a second, I think this is a good, because they basically said, like, if you don't verify this transaction in the next 24 hours, we have to cancel it. So I started thinking, maybe I want to cancel it, because let me show you guys this chart. If you look at September 20th, that was the day I did the transaction, in red here, this is where I bought, like right about here, right about the top is where I bought the gold. So you can see on the 19th, it was trending straight across here in like the 1930 to 35 band. It started climbing throughout the day here on the 20th, and it topped out right around the time that the Federal Reserve announced its decision about interest rates and not raising them. And of course, I went into September 20th thinking, I've got to buy gold before the Fed decision, and gold completely takes off or whatever. So I was fearful of that decision causing gold to go to the moon. I bought it right in this zone somewhere in here, wherever the 2 o'clock time frame is, right about here. And you can see it just absolutely plummeted, trailed off, and then opened lower today. This is today, September 21st. Dipped, bounced, dipped again, and flattened out. So for me, guys, I'm looking at this like, okay, I think it was a good thing that the transaction didn't go through, number one. Number two, I had second thoughts about buying through the credit card. I'm starting to think I probably will just do it in cash, and that it should be done. Technically, it should be done through my Wyoming LLC that holds passive investments inside the trust. That was another issue that didn't cross my mind in the panic that I had on Wednesday to go ahead and buy some gold. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was like, let me get the transaction done and I can move things around later. Now I'm thinking it'd be better to fund the LLC, the Wyoming LLC bank account, and then purchase the gold through the bank account directly. So it lands right where it's supposed to be inside the trust. But I just want to kind of walk you guys through this because I tweeted yesterday these statistics right here. Well, this statistic, the gold had gone up over 570% or whatever it was that day since 2000, but the official inflation rate was only 78% since 2000. And I said, hence I bought gold. So I just want to come back and correct that a little bit for you guys, that apparently I have not bought gold because the credit card transaction didn't clear, but this now gives me a sort of a new lease on life to say, okay, let me let that transaction expire and let me approach this the right way. Let me fund the Wyoming LLC, purchase in cash, and hopefully, if the prices stay here in this range, get it at a better price than I would have on Wednesday. So anyway, just thought you guys might find some interest in this chart on kitco.com. And of course, this is where I actually made the purchase of the 5 ounces of gold bars. Again, it came to a little over 10K on goldsilver.com. If you guys are doing anything with gold, silver, buying physical gold, whatever, would love to hear your opinion on that. If you drop a comment below, really curious what other people are doing with this, or what other people are seeing out there in terms of timing and movement into the physical gold space. Until next time, guys, thanks for checking out this video, and looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for the support on the channel, and we'll talk to you soon.